Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to your weekly energy update. Before we jump into the update, I did want to say a big thank you to all of my subscribers. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, which is halfway to my goal of 1,000 or more. I am having, of course, a YouTube subscriber marathon going on, and once I reach that 1,000 or more, I will be giving away 10 1-hour free personal readings. Also, I've been putting out weekly videos announcing drawings. Yesterday, I just pulled the winners for the 30-minute personal recorded reading. Next week, I'm going to pull the Hedge of Peace and Light winners. And then yesterday, I actually also put out a Wish Upon a Star astrology reading drawing as well that I'll be pulling the week after that. So a lot of drawings going out. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate you considering doing so. I'm offering a lot of free things all the time, and I just really appreciate you considering doing that. Now, back to this week. Last week's video that I put out for the weekly energy update, I did talk about all the retrograde, planets. We have, of course, all the outer planets are either in pre-shadow or in retrograde. Mercury joined the retrograde parade, and also Mars just is going to be entering the retrograde, the pre-shadow, which I mentioned. So if you want to check out and see how this Mars retrograde energy is going to be impacting you from September 4th all the way through March of next year, be sure to check out that video as well. In addition to that starting up on September 4th, which of course Venus is the only planet now that is direct for a few weeks, we have this beautiful Pisces full moon that is happening on September 10th. It's going to be at its fullest at 3:58 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So whenever there's a full moon, I talk about reveal and release ceremonies and things like that. I'm going to start calling them unveiling and letting go ceremonies, because we can take the energy of a full moon and really look into it of how we can take the energy of a Pisces moon and have secrets or information or knowledge around these subjects unveiled to us. And then when we are being able to see these things, we're actually able to let them go more easily than we would outside of that moon. Now, Pisces full moon energy, of course, is about the unconscious, subconscious, the hidden, the abstract. It can also deal with our sleep and our dream time too. Of course, Pisces is really known for intuition and spiritual breakthroughs, universal love versus the fear and the chaos and all of that comes with it. Also, our quiet time in creating a sanctuary, with that subconscious stuff too, that part of our brain, art, imagination being expressed. And it can be having this energy, Pisces, we can have this shyness about with that energy. We can feel hidden, like we're hiding ourselves and who we are. So all that energy is there, and physically, Pisces rules the lymphatic system and our feet. So if you have all those things that I mentioned there, you have 10 they're not really wishes, like the new moon you have 10 wishes, but full moons you have like 10 areas, 10 little bullet points that we can opportunities to unveil and let go of things around those subjects. So if you want to create a little ceremony around that, then you understand how you can do that more with that full moon in Pisces energy. So for this reading, we are going to be focusing on just what does Creator and Spirit want us to know about this full moon in Pisces energy, and what areas of our life do they give us advice that we can approach. So I will, of course, be pulling cards for each individual zodiac sign. I'm going to jump into yours right now. All right, Taurus, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off here by pulling a card from the Oracle of the Unicorns. very Piscean type of energy for this full moon. So we'll see what the Creator and Spirit want you to know about this beautiful Pisces full moon energy. All right, so for our Taurians, what would you like them to know about this energy coming in, please? All right, they do want that one right there. You've got intuition, which is totally a Pisces energy alley, right? And that says, listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. So we'll put that up here. We'll see what else that they want you to know here. So it says the answers you seek in this situation or this week can best be found by turning within, asking for guidance from your heart, or using a divination tool to access your inner wisdom. Do not rely on any outside source or your conscious mind to give you the information you really need. Wow, this is so much Piscean energy. Listen for that quiet whisper from within. Practice feeling the energy of your different options and choose the one which feels the lightest. The more you tune in and listen, the more you will recognize the ways in which your inner guidance shows itself to you. It may feel like a soft, deep knowing or a light, loving energy. It is important to trust that your higher self can see the bigger picture and knows exactly how to guide you, even if it doesn't make sense. The answer you get back may not be the easiest or the most logical, and your mind may try to rationalize a different option. Ask the unicorns to hold you in a clear space while you seek true guidance and have the faith and courage to follow it, no matter what. Beautiful. Love it. Yeah, not much I can add to that. That is so much in alignment with that energy that I talked about in the intro. We're also going to pull from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. See what else they would like to add to that. Give you more guidance on how to use this beautiful, powerful Pisces full moon energy. Okay, one more time. All right. So what else for our Taurians, please? Okay, I do want that one right there. And you've got the Dust Devil moving out of stagnation. Reminds me of the Tasmanian Devil, right? Making a little tornado. That is card number 15. And let's see here. One more. So the presence of the Dust Devil causes a ruckus. Some people are afraid of his chaotic nature, believing that he comes to intentionally stir things up. The truth is, you can't expect this dream ally to behave, to bring niceness, to be clean. His power is in his mess he creates as he calls for you to engage in the full cyclone of life. He represents two aspects to you now. The winds in your outer life appearing to throw you off course, where you assume the world is coming at or happening to you. And then the winds that churn inside you, with the Dust Devil arising from your dreamscape to help you escape your invisible chains, shackling you to a barren desert. Stop asking for things to be perfect. Awkward, messy, conflicted, exuberant, and wild is how you shift. Trust this process. The Dust Devil knows what you need when you need it. And once things settle, you will see the gleaming jewels awaiting your discovery, the wisdom awaiting integration. And that is perfect. That, the number 15 in the major arcana is the devil card or the shadow card. Represents Capricorn energy, which is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is the taskmaster. It does bring things, challenges our belief systems, has us really look inward, which makes sense with this intuition here too. The storm that it's creating on the outside world is kind of pushing you to look inward. And so this intuition and them both together are so perfect for you for this adventure, because you do have some beliefs about yourself and the world and others that are being challenged. I kind of feel like they have been challenged. It's not like something that just starts this week. I feel like this week is when you turn inward and you get the ahas, you get those the wisdom, you get the knowledge, and just that awareness that comes in. So like we talk about, the unveiling that happens allows you to let go of those things that are creating the storm in your outside world, because there's beliefs inside of you about those things in the outside world that are causing it to feel like a storm. So I really like that for you. We're of course going to also pull from the Healing Light Tarot, see what else they would like to add to this. But Saturn, the taskmaster, and if you do the work, there is reward on the other side. Like it talks about the jewel that you will get. So if you do the work and you do the tasking, face those things coming up, you'll have a reward of somehow that'll be inside and outside for you. All right, so what else for our Taurians here, please? Okay, I do. Is that 5? It is 5. All right. So we will start here from the bottom, and you have the Ace of Cups. And this is beautiful. Cups are your emotions. Ace of Cups is like the Holy Grail. It's the chalice. And this is the prize that you will end up really connecting to, because this is the unconditional love of the mother and father of all things, creator, source, whatever you believe the higher power is. So this Ace of Cups allows you to fill up with this and feel whole and complete where you haven't felt like that before in the past. So this, I feel like this is the reward. This is the quest that you're after, finding that deep love, finding this source within that you aren't like allowing yourself to feel and be guided by. That's what this dust devil is bringing forward for you, showing you all these chains, all these tasks, we were talking about, all these things that you feel you need to complete in the outside world in order to be lovable, but it's turning you inward. I think a lot of the storm that's going on around you is you're seeing either in relationships or things or situations that they're not cracked up to what they were supposed to do. They're not making you feel like were kind of promised that they would. Let's take a look here. So here's the Devil card. So card number 15, exactly what we're talking about. So Spirit definitely letting you know that this is on purpose for a purpose, and that all this noise, you can see here, like here's the trumpets and here's all the stuff happening. They're getting your attention, because that's what our shadow, the Devil card is our shadow side. It's our tour guide. It's taking us on the tour through this giant amusement park of fear. All these fear rides going on, right? But it's being the tour guide. It knows what's going on behind the scenes and beneath the surface. So it knows the things that are making you feel constricted and bound and small and limited. And it's bringing it to your face, not to make fun of you or to point out fault. It's bringing it to you so you realize what it is, and then it winks at you like, okay, now you know, now you can do something about it, right? So I love that these are coming out next to each other, because they're confirming that message for you. And then you have the Judgment card. Perfect. So another giant trumpet, but card number 20, this is double endings and double new beginnings. It really is you realizing that you're so much more than the human character that you're playing here, but that you are this actor behind this character, a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. You are connecting to your higher self. You're connecting to the spirit world. You're trusting that higher self's guidance, like we talked about in the intuition card. So you are taking this time to really get quiet. This Piscean energy is so perfect for all this, because you are kind of stepping away like the high priestess does. She steps away, gets away from all the chaos and all the noise in the outside world, all that storm going on. You get silent in the eye of the storm, connect higher, and you see things so much more clearly and understand things so much more clearly than you had before. And then you have the Knight of Swords. So all knights, they are questers. It's about action as well. And we talked about you're on the pursuit of the Ace of Cups. Well, the Knight of Swords, they're in questing after this Ace of Swords here. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. But the Ace of Swords allows you to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm, allows you to connect higher. And then you understand what those truths are that are rooted in unconditional love here, rather than those small T truths, which are of the fear of losing conditional love in the human side of things. All those expectations that we're taught, right? Popular opinions, the supposed to, the should, the need to, the have tos, the musts. Because if those things don't happen, it means you're unlovable and not good. Those are those things that are binding you, that your shadow is telling you about. But that Ace of Swords, in addition to connecting you to the capital T truths of the higher world, also gives you the power and the ability to cut away those small T truths that are no longer serving you, that you are becoming aware of during this period. So beautiful, beautiful power. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles is the outside world, and it's your abundance, and like a deeper feeling of it for you is your worth that you put on yourself based on your interaction as a human in this world. And the Seven of Pentacles really tells you that one is that it takes time for things in the outside world to catch up with your inner world. Usually they'll have like a shrub or a tree growing with some fruit on it. And of course, what's the last thing that grows on a fruit tree or a fruit bush? The fruit. So it takes time for things to unfold, and we don't change from the outside in, we change from the inside out. So all this inner work that you're doing during this Pisces full moon energy is allowing you to have some inner change that will make its way to the outside world. Also, there's some energy for some of you that comes in here, of course, because this is a general reading. So take this if it resonates with you, because you, as you start to see the fruit grow, you realize, what? Why did I want to grow an apple tree? And then you remember that all your friends and people with all those expectations were telling you that you should make applesauce. You should sell applesauce. That's going to fulfill you. That's going to be what you want to do. And you're like, you know what? I hate applesauce. Or doesn't interest me. What I really want to make is guacamole. So I want to grow avocado trees, not apple trees. And so this can represent a change in direction after you have discovered this information, this inner reflection that you're doing. You're realizing some of the stuff you're letting go are some dreams that possibly other people had for you that were not your dreams. So it could represent a change in direction in your outside world. We're also going to pull a card here from the chakra reading cards and just get some more advice to see what chakra of your spiritual energy centers would the Creator recommend that you focus on to help you transform some of this energy as you go through this, unveiling and letting go ceremonies, if you so choose to do anything like that. So for our Taurians, what else would you like them to know? Okay, that's the one right here. And you've got the Family. Look familiar? Hey, you might be related to me. So I imagine this is the root chakra, the red. So this is the basic root chakra, the base chakra. And it says that this card has come to you to bring you awareness this week, to let you know the energy of your ancestors is surrounding you. It's a powerful time for healing family wounds and dissolving any ancestral karma. It's been understood for thousands of years that we carry through our bloodlines old patterns and karma from those family members who walked before us. Just like some physical issues can be handed down the family line, so can emotional, mental, and spiritual imbalances. There's a big chance that any challenges you are going through at this time could be connected in some way to family karma. So take a moment to tune in and ask where this pattern, right, or a challenge is coming from. You can do this by quieting the mind and taking some time to be still and listen. Once you identify the root of the issue, you can simply light a candle and have a conversation in your mind with that family member. See yourself handing back the issue to this ancestor. They place this energy into their heart where it transmutes into something positive, and then they hand it back to you. Wow. Now place it in your heart for healing. Allow this energy to release you from this karma as you now receive the love, wisdom, and guidance from your ancestors. Family is an integral part of life. We are born into these little tribes for a reason. We learn big lessons of unconditional love through the interactions and challenges with family. This card can also indicate that you may have been experiencing a conflict within the family unit and it's now time for resolution. This card could also be a sign that a family member who has passed away is with you and guiding and supporting you from the other side. A powerful way to connect to our ancestors is through the energy of trees. So take a moment to sit in nature with your favorite tree and open yourself to hear the whispers of wisdom from your ancestors, the ones who walked this path before you. Wow, love it. And the affirmation for this card is, I am at peace and at one with family. So I kind of feel like maybe a lot of this, cutting away of things, the stuff that's being brought forward to you is being brought to you around the subject of family. And whether you had family in your life or not, or it's your chosen family of friends, whatever it might be, this information is coming to you on purpose for a purpose, because as you face that and you go on this task, you do find at the end of the quest, this beautiful unconditional love that you find from within. You even have a beautiful pink quartz heart there, which is the higher heart of our spiritual world. So I love that example they gave here too, where, someone who's gone on the other side, they are in their higher energy. You hand something back to them, they put it in their heart, it transmutes it into something beautiful and powerful, and they hand it back to you, and then you put it in your heart. So very empowering energy with this Pisces full moon coming up for you, and I do love this journey you're on. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be updated immediately when those videos become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button. Also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things, it does help spread the love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video or you share a video, comment on a video, especially subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy it does want to share the videos and messages of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those, I am so very grateful. Also, these are general readings, as I mentioned, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. I do have a sliding scale, price scale for my personal recorded readings, so you'll find all that down there as well. All right, beautiful Taurians, as you go throughout this week, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.